Welcome back, everyone. I'll give you just a little heads up of what's happening or what kind of happened to me, or not happened, but anyway, we had some people, somebody show up my yard coming to pick up a rake that got wrecked. A neighbor was pulling the rake down the highway and a car ran into it and wrecked the rake. Well, they were here to pick it up for salvage or junkyard. Well, they come in the yard with their pickup, and I had no idea. They just showed up, and they were saying they're here to pick up a rake from the neighbor, and they said that me as a neighbor, I would load it for them. Well, I had no clue about loading it, so then I called the owner of the rake, make sure that these guys ain't coming to steal it. Or, well, here they were, Mennonites that came with a long trailer in their pickup to pick it up for salvage. So this next video is just kind of snapshotting some of the stuff that as we were loading it, it seemed like it always wanted to twist and fall off. So we fought it for some time, but just some short blips kind of showing, you know, these people, they farm, they're hard workers also. So it's not just us out running the country. All right, so here's some clips on it, on us loading that rake that was wrecked. They're Mennonites that were picking it up. That's what they told me. So here we go. Tell me how I ever got roped into putting a rake that got wrecked on the highway on a salvage yard guy's pickup. He came in the yard, said he'd pay whatever. He had nobody to help load it. He just needed someone to load it with a skid steer. Come here, no plan, nothing. So here I am, 8 o'clock at night, and we're loading a rake on a guy's pickup. This has been a pain, but so I guess it's part of helping somebody else, helping out the neighbors. All right, bye. All right, I guess these guys are Mennonites coming here, but all we got left to do is pull it. Here's Zach, my son, and don't fall, buddy. Don't fall. We've all got this sucker on. Not sure how. Hey, it's gonna fall. All right, let me back up some more. All right, we gotta chain it down, but all right. A little footage for what happens out in the country. All right, here's a little plug for the gal. I tell you what, she grabs those binders and chains and she helps out. Hard worker. But thought I'd just give a little plug toward the tail end here. Always a little excitement going on out the country. What got her? Just middle of strapping it up. Hey, what we got is we got Jim, I believe from Wisconsin, comes out. And he comes out and we go through these planetaries. And we drain and check the bearings inside. I guess, where's...
They're way up inside there.
Inside, up at top. Anyway, we had one of these planetaries go out, and they're a lot of money. So what we do is we have him come out every year, and we go through the planetaries, drain them, and we check the hydraulic pressure. Let's go over to the other side real quick and check the hydraulic pressures and for the hydrostats for the motors, wheel motors. And This one's never been replaced. And I believe this one has the ball bearings, and this one over here, this side has the rollers, I believe. Is that right? Is that?
I think they both have tapered roller bearings.
Oh,
We'll find out in a little bit.
Okay, I guess. So anyway, that's kind of what we're doing today, and working on our Wilmar 8400. So as we go, we'll keep you informed here.
But
Yeah.
it's still clean. And
What
there's
we-
no shaving.
What we put in for oil is synthetic 75 weight 90. When Jim did actually drain it, let's take a look in the bucket here. It's a little dark, but
There's
he
no
said it's
shavings.
no metal shavings, and looks good. So I know you guys got Wilmar sprayers out there. These are a big expense on these things. Usually, a lot of times these planetaries go out there, cost more for the planetary than a whole machine, especially when they're getting older. All right, keeps bugging Jim here. Well, we're gonna pull the other side off here and see what this oil looks like when it comes out. Well, I guess we got the bolts out already.
All but two.
All but 2 bolts. So we'll see what we got. This one's wants to be a little bugger, huh?
Yeah.
There she popped.
You want to hold that bucket like that? Just for a second until I get that off.
Oh, you pushed her on again.
Yeah, it'll come right off. I feel it on the bottom. It's open. The biggest thing is don't drop it in the bucket. So I've done that before.
Actually, the oil looks not even that bad.
I'll just grab yeah, hang on to that bucket
Yeah.
for a second.
Yeah.
This one does have ball bearings in it. You can see them in there. You see them way
in the back and the top. You can see. And I guess one of the things is if the balls are shiny, that's a good thing.
Yeah. And you can see a little bit of normal
Wear and tear.
well, you can see those streaks there.
The gray.
That's the actual metal shavings coming out, but it's all fines, which is normal wear and tear from the gears. So the one I had in the other part of North Dakota, I could take my magnet in there and it came out full of metal.
Oh, really?
And big pieces. So you should be able to let that sit now. It should sit right there.
All right.
But no, this one looks good yet.
Is there any?
Nice and shiny. And like I
you
said,
can
that's
see
just
there's-
normal.
You can see on
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it's just normal wearing.
All right. Well, this is just a little info for you guys. Like I said, with Wilmar sprayers. This guy's been around them. How many years you been working on these?
30 years.
30 years. So he's got to know something about them. All right. So there's a little update.